Hey guys, today I'm gonna take a look at the fall of 76. I was always a kinda big Fallout fan. I enjoyed the franchise, the post-apocalyptic stuff, and here, always in the background, here, you see it, my trusty companion nuke. So, I always had a lot of fun with these games. I never ordered 76, and I've just heard bad stuff about it. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. I want to figure out what is going on. Let's go. Ooh, a lot of disclaimers. That seems kinda bad. Rusty Pit-Boy? Everything ready? Power armor?
If you found this tape,
it
means that everyone is dead.
That's so well made.
Or working at a different office.
He selects the tape?
How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos.
Like an old
Today's
commercial?
lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
Okay, what happened? Tell me about it.
June 2018.
Okay.
It began with everyone getting just a little hyped up.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we
Yes.
have.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest
Some
game
people
yet.
were really hyped,
My
but
God,
others-
it was exciting, and they promised we'd know more at E3. E3 hype time, the press conference.
Soon as
16
I
times
heard
the details.
It was an
16
MMO, it was
times the
over for me.
detail.
I thought
All
it could
new
never work.
rendering, lighting, and landscape technology.
Wow.
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size of Fallout 4. And it's our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting.
I never heard anything good.
November 14th, 2018. The
Oh,
game
the
goes
beat is
live with a day 1 patch of 50 gigabytes.
For fuck's
Okay.
sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
Console,
But
50
once that's
gigabyte.
downloaded, people start logging into the
Nice
hellscape
graphic
that is
bug.
Fallout 76. And oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And
Okay.
there's so many of them. Goodbye world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye
Classic
heads,
Fallout.
bugs, bugs, bugs.
Okay, that's maybe a
everywhere.
little much.
Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4. Use more than one nuke at a time, server's dead. Text is far
Nuke
too
the map?
texturous and all-consuming void. Error log 307.
God.
Can't pick up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose,
That is so
frame rate
horrible.
problems, screen tear problems, getting too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too many enemies.
That's worse than the start of Elder Scrolls
Spawning too many
Online.
god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise!
Did they
Floating
do
objects
anything
and a
right?
traveling merchant. Just to name a few. Joseph Anderson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3 hours
3
long.
hours?
But it gets worse.
In the
There
beginning?
is CE 348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers brick entirely.
Okay.
Also, when the date rolled over to the 1st of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether.
Okay.
No one thought it prudent to program in other years in an always online game.
Smart.
And a few
Smart.
players were straight up logging into other people's accounts.
What?
This guy had a level 78 character that was randomly replaced with a level 8 character. Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about it.
Sounds like the worst customer
And many
support
players
ever.
are not thrilled with this game,
Even
and
worse
they
than
want
Blizzard.
Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone
old
else
Blizzard
to
support
know
was
that
quite
too.
good.
But Bethesda owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They had no direct
Sounds
outlet
about
for their
right.
rage. The only solution was to put a torch to everything else.
What is
Reddit.
this?
Twitter. Bethesda's other games on Steam.
Oh my god.
The backlash was immense.
Completely
But surely
reborn.
level heads would prevail. The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Oh dear lord, they hated it. This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
No, please not. Lousy. Oh my god. Steer clear, this can be wrong. Bad idea, poorly, yeah.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really f***ing boring.
Could barely bring myself to play it in order to finish this review.
Oh,
No one on staff
bad.
wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20,
sounds
30 hours
so
of this
bad.
fucking mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime. The mods on Reddit almost gave up.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened? Well, it
My
came out
cheeks
that
hurt from
development was
smiling.
hugely rough.
And we're just in a
The
couple of
deadlines were
minutes.
tight. Too tight.
Okay.
Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of
Why?
the game kept getting bigger.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
Why
Todd, I
would
stayed
you
up
give
all
the
night and I
biggest
just
We're
finished-
gonna
project
need
to-
16 times the detail.
Please. Todd, no more.
We're gonna need 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
That sounds
That,
about
and they were
right.
trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer framework.
Oh,
What
yeah,
else
just
could you
like Elder
expect?
Scrolls. Oh.
That's why I give my kids
Fallout 76.
Elder Scrolls Online was it was horrible when it
Now,
came out.
Bethesda
So
could
buggy.
tolerate the bugs and the bad
I have
reviews and the
screenshots of
irate
all the
players,
bugs.
but
It
what they
was
couldn't
bad.
tolerate were the exploits. Infinite inventory, infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication.
that sounds bad in an
XP,
MMO.
unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest
Basically
room.
New World.
And
huh?
someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally, this
in
can
an
really
MMO.
mess with other players' online experience.
A little.
So Bethesda was ready, with the ban hammer
This just
and a
works.
blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by.
The randomly banned people.
But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why
Essay?
the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game
Who
community.
the fuck would write
That's
that?
right. 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and
That's
they may just
stupid.
give you your account
That's
back.
so stupid.
But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this approach.
There's no
One more
way.
exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the
Yeah.
game is kept here.
I know
Security
that.
has to be top-notch, because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items in the game, and it would be an absolute disaster. Well, shit.
That's
Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market
yeah.
of sorts.
Of course they did.
At
It's
first,
the
they
same
tried the
stuff
usual
they did,
approach.
but
Banning people
Stuff
who
like
had some of the best
Diablo
items
3.
in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun? Die, cheater! Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room, and they banned those players.
So
That wasn't much better
just-
because people would just start using Smurf
yeah,
accounts.
exactly. You
Get
just
in
use
quick with a
another
level 1
account.
Get all that good shit. Then get
Then
the fuck
send it
out.
over.
Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items.
Or also
Then
duplication.
transfer that stuff to your main account,
Yeah.
and you're good to go.
That's what everybody does.
Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished.
That's so stupid.
And you've just beaten the game. So the problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game. So they wrote another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, Cheetah. Do you want to tell us how you did it, and we might unban you?
Why would they tell
Should
you?
we not hear back from you?
Nobody
The account
cares
simply
about the
remain
Smurf
suspended.
accounts. They just
It's
throw
not
them
known whether
away.
this approach worked,
XD.
but from what I've seen, it's still possible to get into the dev room.
What the hell?
November 22nd, 2018. Just a week after the release, the game goes on discount. From 60 to 40
Yeah, remember these.
to 35
Ours were
to
for
30.
free.
You can find it for 15 on
Basically.
eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free
Yeah,
when
exactly.
you buy a PlayStation controller.
Exactly.
Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products.
it was
But
free
to
at some
Bethesda,
point.
it's worth selling the thing at a price close to zero.
We had it for
Because
free
it
in
brings
our
people into
GameStop.
the atomic shop, which is where the real margins are. and it inflates the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did.
What?
Not good. There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard
I hate
disc
when they
telling
do
you to
that.
redeem an online
I
code?
always was one that
And
buy
while
the
sales
hard
are low,
copies.
returns
I hated
are high.
that shit.
Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform, so they have all the control.
That's disgusting.
If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play.
That's generous.
Quite generous.
Yeah,
but then word
exactly.
about this spread to forums. Then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund,
no.
and the comments told them exactly how to do it.
Oh,
Bethesda was
no.
flooded with requests for refunds.
That's bad.
And their response? Shut it down, lads. No, no one gets a refund now. Everyone go home.
They can
Show's
just-
over. Robot customer service man engage.
What? They have to have
Customers who
clear
have
rules.
downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for
Or
the
else it's
inconvenience.
illegal.
Die.
A few things followed. First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Okay. That's...
Thank you for calling GameStop. This is Brian. How can I help you?
Hey, yes, Brian. How can I
Bit
help
of
you?
an overreaction.
That's...
But probably also fake.
Oh, okay.
Second, the media
Makes sense.
And third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal.
Yeah, exactly. It's illegal. You can't do that.
November 27th, 2018. Miglatio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems, then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway and then slowly patch their way into
That's
a more
most
playable
games
state.
nowadays.
Updates
Most
on this
games.
lawsuit are slow, so I'll keep you informed on the second channel. Ad time. Look, there's a meteor headed straight to Earth.
Okay.
Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online?
Nope.
Not me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and
What
I
is
have died
this?
a virgin.
What kind of ad is that?
Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Stream. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries
Oh
and
my
non-fiction
God.
from around the world. Partial nudity? Maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly, the most arousing thing of all. Knowledge.
Oh yeah, knowledge,
Works
of
for your
course.
Roku, Android, etc., etc. It works on everything, okay? Science, nature, history, tech, society.
The ad is, I don't know.
CuriosityStream.com/internet
Weird.
historian
I can't
for
believe they
unlimited
let them
access
do
to
that.
the world's free top documentaries
this.
and non-fiction
funny.
series. Use the promo code Internet Historian
good
in
ad,
the sign-up
though.
process to get the first 30 days free, then cancel any time. Wink. Please, look, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square one. Please.
The knife, okay.
CuriosityStream.com/internet
That's
Ads over.
just wild.
Let's rewind a little bit. Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most
Of course they
dedicated
did.
pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow.
I did that mistake with
It
the
came with a
pinboy
helmet,
edition for Fallout
box,
4. It
map,
was a shit show.
army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas bag.
People were so mad about the Pip-Boy stuff.
Fast forward to the release. And customers noticed that their precious bags, which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land, look a bit different. In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should
that
come
looks trashy.
Did they really just advertise one thing and deliver another?
Come on,
Can't
you
do
cheat
that.
out on the
So there
bag?
was a surge of backlash, and people began emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers.
The bag isn't that
By this point,
expensive to
customer
make in the
service is
beginning.
absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they
Nice
send
bureau.
this email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
That's the whole email. Staff at Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally, the internet goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Wow. Well, I got so mad, I shaved everything
Is that he
off my
with a
face.
baby face? I haven't
Okay,
seen
guys,
him
this is a
in
bit of a
years.
PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that.
Oh, God.
Fantastic idea. Hear
They
ye,
will
hear ye.
hate them.
Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5
How can you
worth
be
of
this
in-game
stupid?
currency that you'll be able to spend with us.
It will be outrage.
500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the Power Armor. Whoa! What about you?
How can you be
Lightwood
this
laminate. Lightwood laminate.
How can you be
Lightwood
this stupid?
laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right. Fuck the bag. Lightwood laminate.
That's
Lightwood
quite
laminate.
something.
Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage.
The
and
big
even
boy,
the media started piling on.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
It even became part of that class action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put
so
out a
much
tweet
up with their
apologizing
collector's
for their
editions.
customer
It's
service
insane.
and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material, apparently. That was quickly debunked. Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers. Oh dear. It's not the same one, of course, but it's sourced from that
that's
ever-scarce
fucked up.
material, canvas.
That's fucked
But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game.
Perfect.
If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the atom
Oh, you
shop
just got
for
some currency.
700 atoms. Ooh, just short.
That's... Okay,
Well,
that's
the
fucked
bleating
up.
from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be
What
trouble.
is going
so
on,
they
man?
decided to capitulate. Alright, fine. We'll make you a
can.
precious fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details,
Oh,
address,
God.
etc., etc.
How
And we'll
can
ship
it
out
be
the bag
this
to you in
complicated?
4 to 6
Month?
months. But it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess too.
Yeah, always
Turns out all
was.
of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public.
No way.
In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full
So you-
legal names,
What?
phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed.
So I could just have put my information in there so
Not
that it
knowing
comes
how
to
to
me?
immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website.
What the hell
And
is
that
this?
is the tale of the duffel kerfuffle.
Hufflepuff?
How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New
Yeah,
Vegas.
the old stuff
One
was
last piece of
great.
news. A rum drink.
The old
Nuka-Cola
collector's
Dark.
edition were all solid.
Pre-orders
The
available
newer
in
stuff
September.
was
Shipped out on November
garbage.
14th. $80 plus postage and handling. Not cheap. But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf.
I
A
mean,
great conversation piece with
I also
family
like
over
some
Thanksgiving.
collector's shit.
Or at least it would have been.
Like,
November
there.
14th came.
All
and
behind
went,
me and a lot
and there
more.
was no rum. Okay. A week later on November 21st, an email comes through. There's a delay. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard,
Oh,
they
no.
say.
The Fallout standard?
The usual Fallout
Yeah,
standard.
exactly. Bethesda is so bad with bugs. It's insane.
Things aren't up to the usual
Fallout,
So we'll have it
Skyrim,
for you soon. No specific
Elder
date
Scrolls,
given.
overall,
1 week later.
not good.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th.
Wow.
It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered.
Only
but as a
3
show of
months.
good faith, we made this promotional video for you.
Great.
And this is where things went from tardy
Wow.
to retardy. Right there. Did you catch that?
Huh?
That's just a regular industry bottle
Yeah, it is.
and a plastic shell.
No
we paid
way.
$80 and waited a quarter of a
No
year for
way
a
they
plastic
pulled this
shell?
shit.
People were not happy. Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium.
They did
we
it
were
so
promised.
many times. Stuff that
And the media
looked
agreed.
and was advertised different was always shitty cheap plastic. I don't know. It's before it was high quality shit.
People began
But the new
canceling their
stuff?
orders.
No way.
Silver
So
Screen
trash.
tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually cost us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one. Then what the fuck? We spent 100 hours coding the design.
At some point I just
stuff.
stopped buying collector's
So
editions.
it arrives just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about
Even
the
though I
quality
loved
you
it.
expect.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the shell.
Hard to pour because
Perfect.
how they made this.
Unable to pour.
Spilled like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling.
Oh, that breaks.
If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker.
Wait, it's just a paper
Some made
stick?
their own at home and the quality was about on par.
It looks better.
But look, if you do
to be
want a
honest.
decent version of this product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper, and they actually give a shit.
What?
Not gonna lie
How?
though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty good.
Oh my god.
Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Or that customers were
We're
at fault for
sorry.
misinterpreting ambiguous marketing.
So sorry.
I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too,
That's
and
so
not
fucked
once
up.
do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well. Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5
fucking
stars.
Why?
This
How
raised
can
some
you be
eyebrows,
this
and people on
stupid?
Reddit even called them out for it. So they deleted them.
How can
see
you
all
be
this
this
activity on
stupid?
the Wayback Machine.
How?
Now, if they're happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass.
Yeah, it does.
It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda
What
merch
the
store.
hell?
Some of these items are pretty neat.
Yeah.
That's cool. Good idea. I'd have that. Fallout 76 pant. Singular. But why is he so mad?
Yep,
The
singular.
photography is all just slightly off.
Yeah, it looks like saggy
This
shit.
gaudy jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media. But does
Okay,
the
yeah.
$76 and $276
What?
really make it more immersive?
No.
And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in this crumpled up toddler body bag. You're talking about hundreds of
post-apocalyptic
thousands of
clothing.
dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is she wearing the size XXL? She's clearly not
That
happy about
looking
it. But
so
who looked at this
bad.
and said, "Good job, print"?
What the hell?
Now that's surprising.
No, it isn't.
And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those, please, but bigger
How?
and brown. Is that so hard?
How?
Let's get back to the game. December 2018.
That's
There are
insane.
2 new patches released that caused quite a stir. First, the good.
I
For
didn't
PC,
know
they
about
included a number
anything
of quality of life improvements,
of this.
including push
Nothing.
to talk.
Just heard that it was bad. But there's
But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray!
without skin, yummy.
Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray!
Yeah.
They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
Oh,
I
bug
got a box of
fixes.
bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
Oh,
There were
funny.
also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray!
Paid actor laughing.
The bad. A whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs.
That's a nice.
They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary
How can you
enemies spawned
fuck
less
up
frequently.
this many times?
I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant because
insane.
everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it.
Basically, like they did
To encourage
everything
people to
else
use
thing
the
wrong.
atomic shop.
Everything else thing.
And let's talk briefly about that store.
Every single
Some of the
thing they did
prices
wrong.
are outrageous. A Christmas tree for $12. A Santa outfit for $20. Blue and yellow
Yeah,
paint
it's
for
It's
$18.
bad, but
Oh look,
a lot of cat
$3
shops
for
are
the same
that
sweater
bad,
vest
to
and
be
slacks
honest.
item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest
Cat
offense of
shop
all was
is
the
always-
holiday emote bundle. $24 for
It's
some
bullshit.
Christmas-themed emotes.
Oh,
Twice
nice
the
FOMO.
price of these games.
Oh, I love those
Immediate reviews
games.
were egregious
Our
prices.
pre-sequel wasn't.
But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing
kinda,
practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price, only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of
also
urgency.
against the law.
That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU.
Yes,
Reddit
exactly.
quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price.
There's
Okay,
only
it's been
fuck
about
up
25
after
minutes
fuck
of
up.
whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco. The new camera item that lets you teleport, dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising
Oh,
comeback.
I saw he has a No Man's Sky video.
Maybe Bethesda can do it too.
Some told me to watch it.
But for now...
Oh
Todd
no,
returns to
Skyrim
cryostasis.
2? Oh god.
Hiding in his bunker
2033
until the
maybe.
bombs of Outlaw
Maybe.
stop falling.
Would be
And
great,
returning only when it's time.
you know, it
to
is
get
what
our
it
hopes
is.
up once again.
ESO story is not that bad. ESO really, it's quite good for an online game.
CuriosityStream.com/internethistorian.
Yeah, no problem.
Not
Shout
many
out.
people know this, but I'm actually quite a good rap artist. Rappist, if you will.
Okay, show
So
us.
I'm going to say all these names
all up
you
for
from
it.
the credits as fast as I possibly can, in time with
Okay,
the
let's
scrolling.
go.
Here we go, one take. Just deal Miles Millican, Justin Rowland.
Oh. Yeah, that's about as good as I could do it.
Indigo Zero, Luke Hackle,
perfect.
Astatine 210, Jordan Prince, Dr.
Even
Tex,
Miller,
Spicy
there you
Peter,
go.
Teft, Edgy Kid X, Bryce
Bass,
Toiler Ham,
Steve.
Nate Odenkirk, but Sonya Waffles, Krabby.
Gary.
If you want to
Did
get
it.
read by the rapist, then why don't you head over to...
Oh, there it is. No Man's Sky. That was quite special. I don't know what to say. It's just insane. How can you fuck up this bad this many times in a row? It seems wild to me. I don't know. It's just... Did they learn this from Blizzard? Or I don't know. It's just fuck up after fuck up after fuck up. But like I said, I also bought this Pip-Boy Collector's Edition when Fallout 4 came out. And it wasn't as good. Before they had quite good Collector's Edition. Like you said, Fallout New Vegas, the bag, stuff like the old Elder Scroll, the statues, stuff like that. I got the dragon behind me. There he is. There, up there. There he is. That's quite a good statue, actually. It's solid. It was always good. I don't know. This stuff back then, it wasn't as good as the stuff before it, but it seems to just get worse and worse and worse. Cheaper plastic stuff. Yeah, just, I don't know. It is just, it's bad. That's why I stopped buying big collector's editions, stuff like this. Before I had no problem spending on a game I anticipated, bought a collector's edition with a cool collectible. I'm so bad with collecting that what is behind me is not even half the stuff I got. It's just a small percentage because I'm in a small dorm room, so it's not that much here, but I got a lot back home. That's just a little tiny part of it. Some of my favorites, for sure, but there's a lot of stuff I don't have with me. And I used to love buying these, but in the years later, I learned just the quality is going down and down and down. You pay the same amount of money, sometimes even more, a lot more, for less quality, less cool stuff. So why continue? It just doesn't make sense. And for Fallout 76, I thought the same stuff I thought about Star Wars The Old Republic when it came out. Turning KOTOR into an online game, why would you do it? The series works so well, the game was so good, why would you change it in this way? I mean, SWTOR, it's still not that bad, But I'm pretty sure a new KOTOR with newer technology, it would have been amazing. Why change it to an online game? It got changed from pay-to-play or subscription fee monthly to free-to-play, and it lost so many players. It's just... The story was good. The story elements is good, but that's the only stuff I played, and when I continued to play, I just logged in, played a couple of story missions, and then I logged out. I never did the real MMO part of the game. I never did. It was all about the story for me, and, you know, it does not have to be an online game for that. Not at all. Could have been offline like the others, normal, but no. And instead of Fallout 5, we got this. I don't know if it's a lot better now, but it seemed to be the worst mistake they ever made. So, thank you so much for watching. That was quite different than other stuff I did, but I enjoyed it a lot. My cheeks still hurt from smiling all the time. It was great. It was funny. It was so funny. Thank you for watching. I'm out. See you in the next one. Bye.